Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to more Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires. We are playing as Yuan Bo, Yuan Bo, probably closer to the correct pronunciation. Right, yeah, so it's been a little while, about a week since we played this. Unfortunately, yeah, last week was just a bad week for me for streaming. Just working quite a bit lately, so my apologies for not getting a whole lot of content out there for you guys, but hopefully this week will be a little bit better. I'm not sure how much more we're gonna. This may be the final part of this this campaign. I'm not entirely sure. I have been enjoying his campaign. He's definitely got some nice features. I'm trying to remember what in the blazes we were up to here, and try and figure out what the next stages of the campaign. Interested to see this army. This is sort of our mid-tier army. It's gonna be much better than the early crap stacks, but the early crap stacks have done their job, that's for sure. You know, we couldn't really ask a whole lot more of them, but anyway, all right, yeah, I think so. We're at war with Noctilus over here. We had confederated one of the Cathay factions, but I believe we sold the cities to our friends over here so that we wouldn't have to necessarily deal with these guys, this faction here, the Norskins. And also we've got bits of misrule as well to deal with, but yeah, the focus for the moment will be getting rid of Lokir, who's rebuilding his army there. We've got this army making its way over here, so I guess coming around this way is probably the way to go, and then he can link up with these two armies. These guys, I guess we'll just play defensively over here for the moment. And in all honesty, I think we are just gonna go with cash buildings for the time being. Seems fairly reasonable.
Celestial General.
Yeah, I mean, we could continue pushing north. It'll be a bit risky because these two armies will be coming down, but can keep an eye on them. What odds do you have here? 29%. Not so good. What odds do you have to block the army? 48%. Maybe we'll do that. Let's just scout a little bit north first. Just see if we can get an idea what's happening there. Just gonna do this mainly just to try and get Kevin here leveled up a little bit, and also slow these guys down, I suppose, if they do decide to move south. Specialist for the moment, so we're using him kind of as a campaign agent for the time being. Alright, giddy up. Alright, well, you should be fine to force march over here. I wonder if it would be quicker to sail there and then come this way. Probably not. Probably this is this route. Well, that's interesting that... Oh, okay, there's not... Yeah. It's a few turns away. Regardless, yeah. Alright. Start making your way. over there. And then these boys... Yeah, might as well. Continue, though. Move you out of the settlement. Yeah, punishment is not super great. But, let's be aggressive.
Unsheath blades.
Continue moving.
Spread the Emperor's words.
You don't necessarily...
King
Look at this stance.
Leader of men.
Oh, your winds are full anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Might as well pick up a couple more bows, just in case.
My visions predict
Deal with these
fate.
guys. This army looks like it potentially be a handful. We've got some heroes in there and a Medusa that we know of at the moment. Oh my gosh! Give me 1 second, guys.
No.
Running wind is relentless.
All right. Sorry about that. I had to close the window. I like having the back window open, the screen door here, because you get the fresh air coming in and everything. But just on the opposite side of the backyard is a school and the schoolyard, and it's right about that time. I guess it's recess.
Child of
And
night.
my gosh, the kids are screaming. They sound wild. Today, I don't know how much the mic picks up of that, but yeah, they're pretty freaking loud. Anyway, all right, everything is looking nice and calm over here in Cathay. Do we have access to any more heroes? We could get another gate master. Driven, tactician, and harmonizer. Suppose immune to psychology is not a terrible trait to have. Also bump that up if that's not a priority. All right, let's
Gate master.
recruit this guy over here. Send him this way,
Perform our drills.
and I guess we'll
Another day, another battle looms. Gate
name
master.
him. Tactician, passive ability. Shibo says, do you sometimes enjoy sticking your head out the window and yelling at the younger kids? Like classic old man. You young whippersnappers. You damn kids, quiet over there. I don't. I like to just mind my own business. I don't want to get mixed up with any any trouble with the kids. But yeah, my gosh, they sound pretty rowdy this morning. I don't know what they have for breakfast. Much sugar. Jibble, how are you, man? How is life on the front?
Attention.
Alright, yeah, I'll just start with these guys. Actually, let's rename this guy too. Alright.
Shukangan Lord
At some point, we're gonna want to get
Sigma.
rid of these blokes. Don't like them sitting on the doorstep here.
The Jade Dragon.
Actually, you know what? What is our Diplomatic status over here. Okay, yeah, so diplomatic status is looking good. Situation with Gelts. Alright, lots of treaties. We could turn on Gelt at some point. Maybe we might do that. I don't know. But I don't mind forging alliances. But yeah, I think the focus now, Dreadfleet, and then I guess maybe into the Chaos Wastes and clear out that mess, even though this territory is, yeah, all red, most likely, but... Alright, and then diplomatic status over here. Okay, so we're not allied with anyone, though... Yeah, I don't know that it necessarily makes sense for us to go north. I guess the mountains are yellow, right? Suitability, but the rest of it is pretty much all red. Donut is all yellow. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure where we want to go, what we want to do, what we want to conquer next. I believe we do have, yeah, we do have some treaties with the Daughters of the Forest here. Is she...
Be quick about it.
Faction has no settlements, okay. She's not at war with Mastamundi, though.
Sorcery. Through me.
Okay, so we've already completed this turn. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Guys are just chilling out here. Gong Li and Shibble. Alright, I think we're just about at the end of the turn here. Let's just take a look at our quick deal options.
For the mortuary card.
Could get non-aggression with them, but...
What? Approach us, friend.
Yes.
Yes?
I think that's necessarily a wise idea. Just out of curiosity, what's baseline evaluation minus 32, relative and faction strength minus 10. So that's getting to the point where it's maybe workable
Storm Dragon.
if we can get our strength ranking up. Though I'm kind of surprised.
The Emperor permits this.
Let's get that army.
My ancestors require
Army. Surprised that the relative faction strength isn't actually a little bit stronger.
Jade
Unless...
Commander.
No. I was going to say, unless it counts negative if you have more armies. Because we've got, like... Yeah, we've presently got 7 armies in the field. I mean, only one of them is quality. The rest of them are junk. But still, our quality army is probably just as strong as her army. Hmm.
By the comet.
Yeah, wait for some more troops. Our situation with Masamudi, if we were to declare war... Yeah, I suppose we'll get rid of Mazdamundi as well, but not yet. We're ready to do that. Alright, we'll just go with the control for now. Control will be a little bit tricky in this province. Like we're in pretty good shape for turn 33, 32, 33, whatever it is. Mission successful. Tape 5. Cool. And what the fuck? Olderkins is attacking a Jade Court. This is our caravan. You have some Jade Lancers, though. Alright, well, shit. Caravan's been ambushed. Kind of weird that this event popped up after the end turn had finished. This might be the first caravan that we've had that doesn't make it to its destination. We'll see what we can do.
Kingdom can stand against ground the Cathay. We are the dragon's chosen people.
With infinite pride. Guided by ancestors.
Are any of them anything behind us?
Cavalry. Archers. The Emperor expects.
Taking point.
Jade Lantern.
I feel like we're... Oh shit. We were supposed to come back this way. God damn it. I'll put you over there.
I must march.
Looks like he doesn't have any special ability.
Long spears. Peasant archers. Cavalry. Stone and steel.
Let's get into some
By dragons.
sort of formation. Alright, I feel like you're not gonna last long against that dude.
Fighters one.
You guys see if you can snipe him down.
Harmonious wrath. Fighters one.
Ogres.
Defenders of Cathay.
Yeah, Jade Lancers
Defend the realm.
doing pretty good, I think. Alright, yeah, so kind of ambush, but at least it wasn't a large force that ambushed us. That's good.
Attack. We obey.
Yeah, just distract this dude from now.
Order and balance.
Don't come back. And you guys, see if you can focus him down.
The moon dragon.
These guys are coming back.
It's only 10 dragons.
Peasant spearman. Move as wind. Shenyang sends us. It is
Yeah,
written.
Jade Lancers
Move in formation.
really good here.
Thoughts in harmony. For the Emperor.
Heading out.
The dragon's lost.
So,
Celestial
Cobblers
fury!
coming back this way.
Jade warriors.
Sure they don't come back.
Lancers! Sent
Over
by
there.
dragons!
I will claim it.
By celestial decree! Shen Yang's faithful!
Cut them down. Under guard.
Wind and fire! Harmonious wrath!
Watching as one.
Warriors. Restore order.
I am prepared. Yes, indeed.
Archers!
It should be a pretty big target.
The personification of law. The dragons chose me. We must overcome.
For Cathay!
I must
Guess we should keep an eye on this.
all to command. I must feel begin.
The celestial faithful!
See if we can run him down. Kebabia96 says, I hear Rag and Joyce yelling at the Shibbles and Kebabias of the world. Well, that may be true. Kebabia, I was just thinking about you the other day. I wondered what you've been up to, what sort of trouble you've been causing this summer. I guess technically it's not even summer yet. We're still a couple of weeks away from the official start to the summer. Though I guess like the official start to the summer though is a little bit like it's like bittersweet because it's the summer solstice and that's when the days start to get shorter again. So right now the days are continuing to get longer until we hit the solstice and then boom, they start to get shorter again. Which is, you know, it's nice that it heralds the beginning of the summer, but at the same time it's a little bit sad because you know that, I mean, at least living in Canada, it's a little bit sad because you know that winter's not far away. Winter's never too far. But anyway. Kebabia says, I'm honored, sirs, thank you. No worries, man, no worries. Yeah, hope all is well. You're staying out of trouble.
Workers!
Minds muddled. Pistol puppets of misrule. Our army has been inhibited. Puppets of misrule has manipulated us to no end, and we are now vulnerable to attack. My gosh, that was hard to get out. I don't know what's wrong with. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with my words here. So what the hell does that mean? Are we in a relation with these guys? Unfriendly. Okay, so probably have to go to war with them as well at some point, which is fine. Come down here to the south. Who's this? Oh, Jungles of Qian. That's Wood Elves. Kebabia says, really, I'm just super busy working on my projects that I'm not getting paid for, but it's only for 2 more months. Holy smokes, man! That's gotta be tough. You know, trying to stay motivated working on a project that that you're not getting compensated for. Can't be easy. But I mean, 2 months, that'll go by super quick, I'm sure.
I will go.
Alright. Block this guy again.
Slow.
Triple says, yes, I heard that he just loves traveling around the world in order to find people with these names and that he yells at them for no apparent reason. That's exactly it. You know, I'm gonna be like one of those, I don't even know what they're called, but those streamers that are like, sort of, they go around to foreign countries and just cause shit and they stream it live. like a few of them have been like arrested and stuff and face some pretty severe charges. But I'm gonna do that, but with the caveat of just looking for people. You know, I'll just be harassing people named Shibble and Kebabia. Kebab says, how's life on your end? You're still working at the restaurant and fighting off lawyers. I'm still working at the restaurant. It's actually going really well. I'm working quite a bit lately, which is why I haven't been super active on YouTube. So, yeah, I mean, the job is good. It's paying the bills for now. I'm finally getting caught up a little bit on some bills and whatnot. So, probably continue to do that until next summer, at which point either at the beginning or the end of the next summer, I'm gonna make the move to Nova Scotia. So I am remaining committed to that, so hopefully it's nothing kiboshes those plans. But yeah, aside from that, nothing too exciting. I've got a buddy coming here next week from he's visiting from Vancouver. I haven't seen him for 5 years, so we'll probably go out and burn the town down one night or 2 nights, depending on how his schedule is while he's here. I'm sure he's got a lot of people he's gonna see while he visits, but I'm super excited for that. And yeah, aside from that, it's just, you know, me and the cats just living the dream.
Your death.
Alright, I think we can safely auto resolve this bad boy.
Natural authority.
Celestial General.
But yeah, the weather has been nice here for the most part. It's starting to get a little bit warmer. I dread the summers here sometimes because, like, in Toronto, the traffic is pretty bad. So you have like a combination of two things like that sort of occur in the summer. Like you're right next to Lake Ontario, so you have like a lake effect for the weather. So that it becomes quite damp, and then you've got a lot of traffic, so a lot of cars, so you have that you have a bit of smog in the air mingled with the the moisture from the lake. And then when it gets hot here, it gets really humid. Like, just leaving just going outside, you just feel really gross. So I'm dreading that to some extent, but hoping to hit some of the beaches though, at least. Spend a little bit of time out there. But yeah, it's so, like, right now temperature is perfect. Like it's you know, you can go out, you don't have to wear a jacket or anything, you can wear shorts if you want. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, and it's just a really nice temperature at the moment. But yeah, in a few weeks it'll probably be just stinking hot, and yeah, just be kind of uncomfortable. But Shivel says, Kebab, it's sad to hear that you're not getting paid for that job. Hope it ends quickly and you work for the projects that'll actually get paid for. And Rag, you're going to be prank streamer. Rag yells at people. Yeah, exactly. No, Rag yells at people named Shivel and Kebab. Yeah. Kebab says, I don't know why, but I'm hyped for Nova Scotia. Maybe because the name has such a fantasy vibe to it, like it's some elven colony. I guess so. I mean, it just so Nova Scotia means New Scotland. So it was when it was discovered, it was, or when it was discovered by the Europeans, that is, I suppose, they named it New Scotland. And yeah, it should be good, man. Should be interesting. But it's funny, I was looking at some. It's really interesting because if you look at a map of New Zealand and a map of Nova Scotia, they look so similar. Like, except Nova Scotia is a peninsula, whereas New Zealand is an island, basically out in the middle of the Pacific. Well, I mean, maybe not the middle of the Pacific, but out in out in the Pacific, but the two places look so much alike. It was just I was uncanny when I was looking at it. I'm like, my gosh. All right, I guess we can build that up. And do we want to save the growth for this? We've got one of our stones available. One of each token will become available in 5 turns. We're taking a battle. We'll decrease this by 1 turn. So available tokens pay. Yeah, we only have 1 available token at the moment. Though, let me take a look at this shenanigans. I think what we want to do. So we have pending tokens for steel. And I think what we want to do is wait for them and declare Shangwu a fortress city. I think is what we want to do. Bridge of Heaven. Let's upgrade this, I guess. I'll start upgrading these to level 3. It's tempting to just save it for this and get this upgraded to level 4. But we could, if we get these to level 3, we can make some more money, so. Kebab says, Echabel, yeah, that's the way with the hospital internships. Should have gone for a company. And Kebab says, New Scotland sounds more like a curse than a name. Shibble says, yes, internships is the worst. You do a lot of work and you get peanuts for it. Or you get nothing. Well, I mean, at the very least, you get the on-the-job experience and everything, which, you know, has quite a bit of value on its own. So, I mean, it's not a great consolation, but it at least it has some value to some extent, right? Kind of think of this. Actually, maybe we'll do defensive formation since this helps the spearmen, and we still have a few spearmen active. This plus 25 armor for peasant long spear units is pretty freaking good. We should have gotten that earlier. Actually, you know what? This reduces the upkeep. I'm gonna do that. Jibble says, knowledge is always good, but I still need money. Yeah, you know, that's exactly it. And there's no reason why, like those, whether it's government or company, like there's no reason why they shouldn't be paying the interns. Like it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know when that sort of shenanigans got accepted into society, but I feel like, you know, you're just taking advantage of students, especially. So you raise an excellent point, Shibble, because, you know, the internship probably demands quite a bit of time as well, on top of okay, so yeah, I think I'm going with the Jade Warriors with halberds, because we're probably going to be going up against Mastamundi here shortly. I started going with those instead of the shielded units. But yeah, it's a matter of quite a bit of time that's you know, most likely invested in those kind of projects and stuff. And you're doing like a full-time internship, you might not necessarily have time to work on the side, or if you do, it's, you know, you're burning the candle at both ends kind of thing.
Dragon stands with you.
Let's take the coin And that gets rid of the cult of pleasure.
Master of the meteor.
Alright, good. We're getting some replenishment out here,
Do not rest on
which
the
is
waves.
nice. Bob says, yep, it's all free labor, but luckily I don't work that hard. Oh, I guess that's not so bad then. Spell resistance 10%. Why? Range discipline. These, I don't know why they need to like change the name of these for different factions when it's like the exact same thing. Like every faction has these pretty much 10% spell resistance, 10% missile resistance, but every faction is like a different name. It's like, why not just keep the name consistent? You know what? Maybe we will drop a point into that. Just because that might be useful. Jade shield. Damage resistance plus 44%. That's not bad. Yeah, just because we're using an agent on the opposite side, plus it gives us more capacity for astromancers, which I don't really have access to any of them at the moment.
Serve from the front.
All right.
Humility in all things.
What to do with you?
Building harmony.
Kababia says, I'm also using the free coffee machine. All right, there you go. That works. And Shibble says, at least it's something. Usually internships are at least part-time job, if not full-time. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah, like, there's absolutely no excuse why they can't at least compensate with, you know, a reasonable amount of coin.
The Emperor's architect. Enforce the dragon's will.
Alright, yeah. I think 4 melee troops probably enough. And then we'll just start going with some more of these crossbows. What do these crossbows have? They don't have much armor piercing.
Celestial commands.
Strength. Armor piercing 7. We have a few more down here. I'm just wondering, because I want to get these units into
Eye of the
Yuan Bo's army. We can probably disband these two now.
balance between resources.
We'll just keep them in reserve. And Yuan Bo, head down this way. Because the thing is,
It shall please the dragons.
probably going to need an army up here. There's probably going to be a rebellion in this province. We're going to need an army to deal with that.
Of the divine.
So I guess we'll send Chung Li north to do that. She can head north. Kababi says, you know, half a year ago I thought you would be fully addicted to Manor Lords by this time. You know what? I haven't even played it like 15 minutes. I for whatever reason I'm
Zhen Yang shows the way.
I don't know. I've hesitated on playing it. I don't know why. I can't explain why. But yeah, I just haven't for whatever reason I haven't been able to get into it yet.
The men grow weary.
And Shibble says, Kebab has a coffee machine. You must use it. Even bring a big bottle and take coffee home with you if you have. And Kebab says that Shibble, sometimes early in the morning, I just press the cappuccino button, then hang under it and make love to it. Then, when I get caught, I scream at them, I work for free. Well, I mean, that works. Why not?
For Cathay.
It happens every Tuesday. Oh, today just happens to be Tuesday as well. It's fight with Mazda Mundi. Probably not going to be pretty, but I think what we'll do is we'll get rid of these guys first, and we'll beef up Yuan Bo's army in the meantime and get a little bit of a stronger army. Actually, I'm kind of thinking as well. Why don't we cancel this and we will save the points for the provincial capital. And that way I can spend more money on troops over here. We can probably afford to upgrade this. Yeah, these money infrastructure buildings are really cheap to build.
I must keep
I'll just
our
go with some
forces
more
balanced.
crossbows. Kababia says, I think maybe Manor Lord just needs more content. Yeah, you know, I mean, it looks like the little bit I played it, the 15 or 20 minutes I played it, it's super chill, a nice sort of relaxed sort of game. But yeah, you could be right, like the scope and scale and everything of it could probably be enhanced or increased. But yeah, I don't know, I just whatever reason haven't had the urge. Like it was a game that I was like so hyped for. And then, like, I watched a lot of Pixelated Apollo's playthrough. I watched a lot of Legend of Total War's playthrough, and after watching their playthroughs, I'm like, I'm not like I wasn't quite as hyped after watching their playthroughs. It was, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. Did we? I think we did, didn't we? Yeah, we did. I was gonna say, I think we named one of the cities over here a trade city. Which I thought we did, because we've got a total of 5 of these stones now. I'm just wondering where we did that. Has to be level 3 city. Provincial capital. Kebab says, game looks dope, but still a little bare bones. Definitely awaiting myself for it for the full release. Yeah. Yeah, it's, well, the thing is, like, I don't know, like, because it's been developed by just a single guy, I don't know, and it's certainly a labor of love, and he's outsourced some of the stuff for the game as well. And then it's, what is it, Hooded Horse? That is the studio that's behind it. But I think because it's just basically been made by the one developer, I don't know that there's going to be a whole lot more added to the game. I know, actually,
The celestial dragons.
I believe the first patch for the game just released very recently as well. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much more they're gonna add to it. But it's definitely a nice foundation if they're for potentially future games if they put like a bigger team on it and expand the world and just like you said, add more features, because it certainly does feel like a bare bones sort of thing. Kababi says, I wish Cathay had a social credit system. Would certainly make things interesting. Shivel says, Kebab, you really went for the Asian theme. Want them to be like in real life. Oh man, I mean, in a lot of ways, like that. I mean, that social credit system has kind of like creeped into the West as well. Like, I mean, there's many aspects of it, but especially with the what is the score that they use for companies? I forget what it's, but there's some kind of score that they rate your like environmentalism and your environmental contributions and your social justice contributions, like diversity, equity, inclusion, and all that sort of stuff. So it's certainly seeped into the West as well. And then like with social media, like your social media is being monitored all the time, right? So Wog succeed. Grimgor's bonus. Wog succeeds. Magic drained. These puppets of misrule. Caravan completed. Boom goes the dynamite. Standard of Wuji. Wei Jin. Yeah, I forget what Kebab says. Yeah, that score. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it's called. But they definitely have like they have the one for companies. So.
Offspring of dragons.
All right, let's get you into the petrified forest for now, and then make your way to the city of Quintax.
There is merit in this.
And then you'll be able to sort out the rebellion when it happens. Just get some of this stuff upgraded. Road Runner. Ooh, la 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 la. We get some Jade Lancers, or we could get Grand Cannon. These are the guys with the Celestial Lion.
By the comet.
I doubt even the sea dragon.
Do we have access to the crane gunners? But I guess we don't have artillery yet. I'm not sure what we're gonna do over there, so we'll come back to that.
Where is the promised unity?
Yeah, Jade Warriors with crossbows. Thought I... Damn, I thought we were building artillery buildings somewhere, but I guess...
General.
Yeah, we're just relying on our allies for artillery at the moment.
Servant of the dragon.
Which is fine. Okay, Lokir has
Attention.
been spotted. Looks like he's headed down here.
Dragon's acolyte.
Alright, let's see if Kevin can lock him.
Distraction and confusion upon
And then
them.
that way we can potentially pin him in place and rally our forces. So how much more? Okay, perfect.
Favored wizard of Shen Yong.
Specialist, I think Kevin here is going to be our campaign agent. Shipple says, yesterday there are quite a few scores that are a lot of bullshit, but scores are something that greatly affects our lives, like a credit score, for example. But social scoring is a bit more strange because the question always remains, who defines a score? Yeah. Yeah, and...
Instrument of the divine. Move upon my order.
Alright, we're just gonna stay
Celestial General. Subterfuge is the order.
out of his range.
Such insolence.
And I guess we'll
Lord of Yin and Yang.
we'll swing back
Leader
around
of men.
this way with Bruce Lee.
Do not move until I say so.
And we might as well keep
Fate reveals the
Oshisato
mark.
in the area as well. So we'll
To serve me is
them
a
with
privilege.
mass. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, I mean, with the your social media now can be used against you, whether they use a score or not. Like, it can be monitored, and you say something that is unfavorable to a company or something, or unfavorable to like, you can get in trouble with the government or whatever, right? Like, it's just, I don't know, man. We live in a really upside down world nowadays. Kebab says, I have to confess something. On a day-to-day basis, I really don't think about Israel versus Palestine, no matter how hard people protest. Yeah, I would have to say the same. Like, it's definitely a subject that comes up, but
Jade Dragon's
on occasion, and it's certainly an important important conflict, but I wouldn't even dare to think that I know the nuances of it, and it's such a complex problem that I don't know. I don't think there are any real easy solutions.
Destination set.
Kebab says it's impossible for me to form an opinion on it. Yeah, no, I agree. I feel like there are
We perform our
certainly arguments to be made for both sides, and it's just, I don't know, man. It's just sad that humanity as a whole, I mean, like, you look at like all of the conflicts around the world, and just the way, I don't know, it's just the way that we're constantly at one another's throats. It's just, yeah, I don't know. It's not good.
Reverence fades.
Kebab says that, or Shibble says, Kebab, you never know. You can think you're fine, and one stumble, and guys from Hollywood come to get you. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Kebab says that, Joel. Yes, one question about who's in charge of Hollywood, and you're molested on a private island. Who is in charge of Hollywood? That's an interesting question. I wish
The sea lanes
there was somewhere we could land
our nation.
Yuan Bo over here, aside from, like, we can, the only place that we can really go is we can trespass on Mazda Mundi's territory. Otherwise, we've got to come back around this way. And the thing I'm a little bit worried about trespassing on his territory is that they might attack us.
General.
There is a treasure over here. Much movement, yeah, we'll use up a lot of our movement. There's treasure over here too.
The waves are the domain of my soul. Yin
Should we just leave the treasure? But yeah, these cliffs are going to prevent us from landing anywhere over here.
We must
But what I'd like to do is I'd like to mop this up first, and then come over here and deal with the lizards. I just don't really want to. Okay, I guess we can come. Okay, we can come this way. All right, that's not so bad.
grant safe passage.
We should. We're not getting much replenishment, but
It is
getting
unwise
some.
to stray.
Then we can come down here.
By the comet.
These guys are effing recruiting, man. Look at this shit.
First
This is some
among
bullshit right here. But yeah, we can come down this way with Yuan Bo. We'll get these dudes in his army. And then we'll get these dudes in his army as well. What's his details again? Upkeep minus 34 Onks Crowman, Celestial Lion, Great Moon Bird, Jet Lion, and Jet. Or Jade Lion and Jet Lion units. Well, shit. Not what I thought it was. Bonuses from this trait. So I guess his army, maybe a doom stack of the Celestial Lions. The rest of them I'm not crazy about. Do we have a better weapon that we could give him? Who's got that? Morn's got that. Alright, just leave it as is for now. Kababi says, have you guys ever eaten Nutella out of the jar? It's possible. I used to date a girl who freaking loved Nutella. Like, she couldn't get enough of it. I was never a big Nutella fan, more of a peanut butter guy, but yeah, I mean, it's okay. Shiba says, in the end, I cannot give my opinion on that subject because I am biased party in this matter, but just in order to begin to form a true opinion on the subject, you have to go through at least a few months worth of reading material on so many subjects. Yeah, reading material, and also, like, I would think that as well, like, there's no substitute for the lived experience as well, right? Like, to truly know and understand the situation, you would have to be there and actually experience it and talk to the people on the ground and stuff. Like, no amount of reading is going to be able to compensate for that, right? Kebab says that Shabal, yes, exactly. It sounds very complicated for something so far away from here. And Shabal says, and yes, for the Nutella. Nutella. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. But yeah, I'm more of a peanut butter guy and just, you know, regular chocolate. But it's not bad. Unassigned skill point. Oh, our caravan master. Oh, which means we should be able to send out another caravan.
our
that.
supremacy is assured.
Shit. You know what? We should have put points into something else, but anyway, that's okay. All right, let's send this. Actually, let's send this bloke out. This guy's still replenishing. And where are we gonna send him? How many turns is that? 9 turns, 6 turns, 8 turns, 6 turns. 6 turns for 1600, but it is Wintertooth, so 5 turns for 1400 actually is pretty good. Let's dispatch it there. Should we bump this up a bit? Alright, this is going to be the first time that we've increased the cargo value, but it will bump up our reward, so fingers crossed they make it. Flavia says, I just bought off brand Nutella, and it honestly tastes half like Nutella, half like disappointment. The off-brand. Like, I want to eat it, but then immediately regret it. That is unfortunate. Okay, you know what? There is something that I did want to do here. Oh, Prophet Oreo and their viewers just joined. Prophet Oreo, thank you very much for sending some viewers my way. Much appreciated.
Building harmony.
I was going to...
Jade Commander.
Let's give Ragnar here Armor of Fortune. And... should we give him this? I'm gonna give him that too. Bound spell. This icon of the Spirit Dragon is actually pretty good. Enchanted item. Interesting. Jibble says, even then, not always. First of all, I live here and I still don't know yet. I managed to form a true opinion on this issue. And secondly, even if you come here, sometimes you encounter organizations from all types of the political spectrum that present you with a certain reality in order to roam with their particular narrative. You know what? That's a good point as well, Jibble. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Hard to make sense of reality, to be perfectly honest.
Do not order me.
It is written in the wind.
And I mean, especially a situation like that where it's so complex. Be definitely very difficult to form a proper opinion of the whole matter. All right, we should have a big fight here coming up with the Lokir.
Dragon.
Well. Big effing surprise. Yeah, I was hoping to mop these guys up first before we fought Mazdamundi, but I guess we could leave them for now and then deal with them after we deal with Mazdamundi. The only thing is this rogue faction is recruiting. I don't know how much money they have to work with, but they're recruiting like crazy. So the longer we leave them, the more of a pain in the ass they're gonna be. Bobby says, reality is fake and the only way to escape it is to eat Nutella with a spoon. Words of wisdom right there. Nutella. What should we play next on the channel, boys? I'm thinking I want to play Medieval Kingdoms 1212. I want to do a new campaign in that. I'm thinking a little bit about Shogun 2. But at the same time, I was also thinking about taking a little bit of a break from Total War. Potentially doing either a Cyberpunk stream or maybe even a Baldur's Gate stream. I don't know. So this punk ran off there and got his reinforcements. Shubal says, this is the way, Kebab. Show Big Brother what that he can't control you. Alright. Alright. We want to get Ragnar into one of these armies.
Waste my time.
I think what we are going to do here...
Wind shape.
Let's one of these archers.
Attention.
And you stay in ambush stance.
My
40%.
men with him, as
40%. Yeah, 80%.
Travel with readiness.
I don't want to stay
Child of the Nine.
this side.
The desert heat tests my patience.
Serve from the front.
40%, 70%. Alright,
Stay
stand
mobile.
there. Bobby says, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm feeling very genuinely disappointed from this chocolate spread. Shibble says, did I hear it right, Rag? You just say the forbidden. Yeah, I was thinking, I'm giving some thought about it, but I mean, probably won't happen, but you know. The thought had crossed my mind. I'm like, okay, maybe I can give the game another shot. Maybe give it a little bit of a chance, because I've only played it on Otto's channel. I don't think I've played it on this channel. But I mean, there's if I do play Baldur's Gate, it could turn into a bit of a rant. I don't know. We'll see. A rant or a roast or something. All right, let's see if we can continue blocking his army here. Just keep harassing him. Critical failure. All right, never mind. Kevin is now wounded. Son of a bitch.
General of the Celestial Host.
All right, well, let's see if this fool falls for our ambush here. We do have quite a bit of force to be able to deal with them, so. Kababi says, shoot, I think I missed it. Is he playing Baldur's Gate 3? The thought had crossed my mind. I just asked what we should play next on the channel. If we should do some Medieval Kingdoms 1212, some Cyberpunk, or maybe some Baldur's Gate 3. Shivel says, yes, he said that. It was in a whisper, but I could hear it. Bob says, you can also play the first 2 games. I just started playing Baldur's Gate 1, and it's honestly pretty good. Yeah, you know what? That's true. That's true. I know a Wyvern, DM Wyvern, has like a couple playthroughs of, or he's got a playthrough of Baldur's Gate 1, like a 6-person playthrough of the entire first game, and then they started the second game. I don't think they've finished it yet, though. But pretty wild. I think it's his top performing series on his channel, to be honest. Keep getting this stuff. Oh, you effing troops. I wanted those troops, and of course, my bow. Look at this mess they've made here. Holy guts. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Humility in all things.
Humility in all things.
A celestial command.
Shizer. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. This guy can only get over here on the force march. These freaking armies all hovering around here. There's 4 of them now. And yeah, they all are recruiting. That's annoying. Just sort of curiosity, if we were to sally out, close defeat.
One should feel no shame in retreat. Leader of men.
Yeah, I mean, we can get over here on the force march, but I'm just not entirely sure I want to fight the lizards in force march, but we will have the numbers. That's the thing.
Stay vigilant. Avoid ambush.
Oh, this is gonna be very risky, I think. The other thing is they're probably, I don't want to lose these troops either. I guess, and yeah, losing Shivel wouldn't be good either.
Whatever they have.
Okay, so they've actually backed off. Very, very interesting. Why?
Enforce the dragon's will.
We're not under siege anymore. Why are they not?
Celestial General. Servant of the dragons.
What the hell? Why are these units not being recruited again? We're not under siege. What the shit? This game is so retarded sometimes.
The front awaits.
I mean,
Advance without heroics. Do not ask this of me. Ancestors, guide us.
ooh, Mazamudi is in force march too. Well, I mean, I guess we gotta cancel them anyway, so that sucks because we lose that turn of recruitment. At least we get our coin back from that. Is the garrison coming out to help us here? No. No. The smart thing to do here would be to auto-resolve this, but we haven't had a single battle yet today, so we'll fight it. Do have the numbers. So I think we'll be fine. John Jed says, not in the mood for a duo run today. I get it. I can be a bit much sometime. John, what's going on, man? No, it's just I don't want to. We could definitely do it. We could start doing a duo run at some point. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream today or not. It was just kind of like I've got like a little bit of time. It was either so I got up early and went and did like a grocery run. And then it was like, okay, do I want to go back and have a little nap or should I stream for a little bit? So I'm like, okay, I'll stream for a little bit. But yeah, I don't have a ton of time, but a little bit of time. Plus, I feel like I need to brush up on my skills a little bit, as I've been getting so used to the multiplayer, just having everyone do everything for me that I'm like, my gosh, I'm like forgetting how to play the game. John says, just kidding, relax. No worries. But yeah, like a duo campaign wouldn't be a bad idea as well. I wouldn't mind getting into a duo campaign. Be interesting. I don't know if John, would you be interested in doing like a duo campaign where you know what? I was gonna say like a duo campaign where we play against some randoms, but I don't know. Just thinking about that now, that would just be such a pain in the ass because we would probably end up restarting all the time, right? Like the amount of restarts and everything would just be such a headache with like a bunch of random people. Repositioning! So we can get our boys set up here. John says, yes to everything. I guess so, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, it would be kind of fun to play like a head-to-head with some random folks and try and smash them or whatever. But yeah, like the thing is like the game dropping and everything and then rehosting it, I would imagine would be just such a freaking pain in the ass. Alright, how do we want to set up? Yeah, I guess you guys out front and then you boys, yeah. Back up there. Yeah, I'm gonna put you guys on flanks,
March in ordered rank.
and we'll just keep you up here.
Grand General.
Master of defense.
Jade crossbow. With infinite pride. Warriors.
All right. At least I was gonna say at least Mazda Money. Why do these guys have this what's this glowing thing that they had on them there? Weird. John says it's easier to do a fun co-op with two, to be honest, because with more people you have less opportunity to actually bring your armies together. I've noticed. Yeah, you know what, that's not a bad point. Did you get kind of spread out quite a bit with a lot of people? I think we might organize a little bit here.
March in ordered ranks. Guided by ancestors.
Just create a couple of rows.
Jade crossbow. Guided by ancestors.
Oh,
Crossbowman. Never conquered. Minds as
the
one.
Jade crossbows in the back, actually.
Marching as one. Archers. The celestial faithful. Present archers.
Well, at least Master Monday's been nice enough to let us get set up.
Jade warriors. The dragons are. Minds as one. Naturally. Crossbowmen. Move in formation.
Hmm. If we can get,
As battle plans dictate.
get on at least even ground with them.
There we
Let's
stand.
do some scouting.
Yuan Bo. We await the enemy. Stone and steel. I will bring.
There they are. There. It's the fat boy himself. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, do have more. Okay, just 2 more archers to come on. And lizards always scare me a bit, especially with these low-ranked units.
Ancestors, guide me. Dragon's commander.
What does this do?
Soldier and leader. First among many.
Let's just hang back. Position there.
Meteor winds.
I don't know if I've tried this one yet or not. 16, quite a bit of wins to use. Well, let's see if we can
Blessings of change.
Mazda Monday here a little bit. Just a couple of them hit. Has like a tiny bit of a hill there. Hell.
The winds are mine. The heavens bring celestial wrath. Blessings of change.
How close is it gonna be? My god. Use the magic missile? Seriously, it's gonna be that close? And get himself killed. forces. Alright, just get back out of there.
Positioning is all. Yeah.
Bad
Show them
idea.
our fury. Jade Dragon. Lights on Cathay. Repositioning.
I like where we are.
Gate
These guys out of here.
Jade officer. There we serve.
Guys jerked out.
Grand General. Staying low.
This dude took a bit of damage there. Kind of fell asleep a little bit.
Seeking balance. I will defend it.
Flanking.
Gate Master. It is the way of things. Warrior crossbow.
Crazy about the ground there. But
I can do this. War to end all threats.
seem to want to come forward. Kind of liked where we were.
Emperor's executioner.
Try dropping one of these down, see what this does.
Praise the dragon emperor.
Let's see if we can.
Steel rock. Master of defense.
Have to trigger them. Alright, you know what? Move back to where you were. Or back to here. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Positioning is all. Stone and steel. We await the enemy.
One of you on this side. This side.
The Dragon Emperor is most loyal. The Jade cause power. None dare stand in my way. Yenpo. Executing orders. Watching for enfilades. Raise the dragons. Immediately. Moving.
Jade warriors.
Alright, get ready to
Never
jump in wherever we're most stressed.
The dragons ask. Finds us one. With joy. There. Like a winter storm.
The range on these guys are. That's the one thing about their archers. The range is a little bit underwhelming, but I mean they are crossbows, so I guess you get it.
Bureaucrat and warrior. Dragons commander. Spy master. Moving. Yenpo. Soldier and leader.
Let's put these guys over here a little bit.
Archers!
Wind and fire.
It's that way.
Naturally. Order and balance. The Emperor expects. With joy.
Bring these guys
Heeding.
over here.
A destination set.
Yuan Bo, the Dragon Emperor commands.
Thoughts in harmony.
Long spears!
Might need some help over here.
Jade crossbows!
Whatever is required.
Defenders of Cathay. Immediately. They will perish. Move in formation. Master of meteor winds.
Mind as one. The Emperor expects. Will of the dragon.
Over here.
Martial might.
Whatever is required. The dragons ask.
Thoughts in harmony. Peasant archers. Whatever is required.
Marching as one.
Warriors! The dragons ask.
Go in there and help those guys.
Emperor's execution.
Sure.
Winds are mine to command.
With pride.
Celestial fury.
Ooh boy.
Wind
Let's
and
try and bring this guy down.
Emperor! Order and balance!
A warrior's duty. Ancestors guide by blow.
I am unbreakable.
Let's get in there and help him.
The bang boom.
Oh, that over there.
Bring celestial wrath.
Attack in unison.
Fight as one.
Yeah, it's gonna take these guys forever to bring down massive money because we've got like barely any armor piercing. Fucking hell, what are these? Swords and spears. Let's
Archers.
turn around and shoot them. Actually, I might throw one of you in there just to try and slow them down. It's not in the crossbows. Shoot, 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 shoot.
Fury!
Order and balance.
Anise says, I'm so confused watching this. What do you mean? Is it because none of the information, because I don't have the unit cards up and I don't have the health bars on the units?
Full force engagement.
Cathay prevails.
For Cathay.
Turn around and shoot them. I mean, everything's alright. John says yes. That's what he means. And he says, I can't see jack shit. What are you talking about? You can see everything. You can see more. With I'm equal flabber flummish gasted. It's I just I don't know. I enjoy more of a Zen like experience with the Total War. Like if I could play the game like this, that would be I mean, a Warhammer is a little bit too like the historical Total Wars. You can get by some of them. You can like Rome 2. I could play like this. I've played like this in the past, and Three Kingdoms, especially because Three Kingdoms you have like the banners, you have the flags, but it's such a Zen like experience. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. I hate the reliance on the like. I hate being banged over the head and reminded that I'm playing a video game. If that makes any sense. Like it's just, I don't know. I mean, like when you're just constantly watching the health bars and and all that sort of stuff, it's like you don't even really need the unit models. Just freaking put the health bars up there. Nisa says, mostly the enemy cards are missing. And Kababi says, I'm literally shaking and crying. I do get it. It's actually more chill. And Nisa says, banners. Why don't their enemies have banners? Shibble says, but let's be honest, your gameplay can be a bit confusing sometimes. Sometimes don't even know what units you have in the army. I guess that's a fair statement. I don't know. The unit cards, it just drives me nuts. Like because it takes up. I mean, you're looking at like probably like I would say like 8% of the screen is unit cards, right? Like, do we want treasury or we'll take the treasury? Anicia says, if it was like real life, you would not be managing your army on your own. Yes, true enough. This is obvious statement, but I just like I want the game to be I want it to be a bit more immersive. Like I want to. I don't know. Like obviously, like, I know that we're playing a game, but I don't necessarily want to be banged over the head, reminded of that particular fact, necessarily. Alright, I am going to drop you back in here, and transfer these guys over. I'll take the most damaged into this army, and then you can start. Okay, so we do have access to the cannons now as well, so let's start with a couple of those and we'll get another of these boys. Kababi says, Adonisis, what can I say? There's no loading screens, no erratic cheesing and micromanagement, no endless decisive victories. And Shibble says, battles are the most fun part. Yes, it's a bit exhausting to play a battle every 5 seconds, but most of the fun is in the battles. And Kebab says, throw an army towards another army, and when yours gets smashed, you have to deal with it.
The Emperor's architect.
Kebab says, it's actually the most fun I've had with Total War in a long time.
The battle is won.
Kebab says, I've been playing Warhammer 2 and I actually enjoy it a lot more when I don't play the battles. Oh, sorry, I missed that that comment. Yeah, like the campaign management stuff is pretty fun. The battles like the thing is like the Warhammer, like the battles are like there's just so many of them that it gets a little bit exhausting in these games at times.
Few would turn down such weaponry.
That you get sort of battle fatigue at a certain point.
Such treasures, spoils of war.
All right.
Attention.
Well, okay, so they do have another army, but that worked out really well for us with old Mazdamundi there.
Gun Lord reporting.
And you head to Quintex because we are gonna have a rebellion here eventually, and you can deal with the rebellion. Too much of an issue. Kababi says, yeah, battle fatigue is exactly it. Like, the thing is, like, I wouldn't mind it so much if the maps were bigger and we had, like, larger scale battles, but, like, you know, constantly fighting, like, a 5-minute battle over and over and over again, you know, it starts to wear a little bit thin. Alright, I think things look alright over here. Kababi says it's been with Total Wars for like forever. Yeah, has been a bit of an issue. Like they've got like the Total War formula, it's a great formula, but I feel like it could be,
Celestial
and I mean this is something that we've talked about in the past as well, but what the direction that I'd prefer to see the games go in is have the battles be more impactful and more meaningful in the sense that losing a battle, like losing a major battle, potentially be campaign ending, right? And just have less battles but bigger in scale and just more meaningful and more impactful is the direction that I'd rather see the games go, rather than having like constant battles over and over and over again. It's like, you know, one of the weaknesses of this game is the fact that there are like so many settlements, and it just becomes like, I don't know, it almost feels like you're not really marching armies around. You're just like jumping from settlement to settlement to settlement to settlement. Like it sort of negates a lot of the strategic elements of the game, of like actually like commanding like an army in the field and marching around and worrying about supply lines, and you know, worrying about your water supply, your food supply, whether or not you can get ammunition to your troops and things like that. Instead, it's just you're just like bouncing from settlement to settlement to settlement, and you know, there's a few tricks here and there that you can use with like ambushing and things like that, but it just, you know, it's one of the weird things is with the game where it, you know, it's pretty incredible that we have this massive map to play with, but it's just like, it's so jam-packed full of settlements that it's just, you're running from settlement to settlement, and it just, in a way, it weakens the experience, or at least for me anyway. I don't know. Kebab says, now I just play with a rule. I only do battles with one of my legendary lords is involved. And John says, my nickname is the John of Auto Resolve for a reason. And Shibble says, the campaign can be fun, but I came here to see some elite units smashing the hell out of each other. Well, there we go. Bobby says, and it's pretty great. I would recommend you try it if you're looking for a change. And John says, I might make a mod for impactful Total War that could be done by increasing recruitment times and cost immensely. For starters, also cutting army movement range in half would go a long way to make that. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, like, I don't know when I don't know if you guys are a fan of the channel History Civilis or Historia Civilis. He does some great videos on like mostly like the Roman period, like around like he's like covered like a lot of Caesar's battles. I wish he would go and do some of Scipio's battles as well, but he's also done a series on Alexander the Great's battles and things like that. But the thing is, like, ancient warfare was so much different. Like, the way that it's depicted in Total War is like completely different than the way ancient warfare really was fought. Like, it was, ancient warfare was so, like, there was when two armies were opposing one another in the field, there was a long period, it could last for weeks, even months at a time, of jockeying for position with they would make, like, the Romans especially would make their encampments, and they would try and maneuver their armies in a way to cut off the other army from source of water or source of supplies and things like that. And like the actual battle on the field would take place after you know many, at least weeks of like skirmishes and sort of jockeying for position in encampments on the battlefield, or on like a larger scale battlefield. Like the actual field battle or the pitched battle would only take place after armies had sort of forced one another into a certain position where they would actually come to blows. But yeah, that I don't know. That's the thing. Like the way that things are depicted in Total War, I think are very different. Like I don't know. I mean, it's a tough call because I think like the faster paced, more streamlined version of Total War has done well to bring in sort of like a newer audience and made the game more accessible to more players. But at the same time, like I don't know. I mean, it depends on really what you're looking for in a Total War. Like, are you looking for like, you know, non-stop action, kind of field battle, tactical, real-time tactical battles, or you're looking for more historically realistic kind of battles? But anyway, I'm just kind of rambling a little bit. John says, I'd love to play on a map that is 4 times the size of this one. Not more settlements, just more space between them. Yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree. Like, a large map with lots of space in between settlements and whatnot. And just... oof. Alright, this is gonna be a very... interesting fight. The shitty thing, here's another thing too, is like, I feel like we're at the stage of Total War where we should be able to have more than just 2 stacks on the field, just more than 40 units on the field. Like, give us control of like an 80 stack army. Like, let us, you know, really like, you know, push the limits of the engine and you know, have some real fun, because this is going to be a mess. These units aren't going to come on till the very end, because half of this army is going to come on the field and half of this army is going to come on the field, and it's going to be an effing mess. The way the reinforcements are going to come on. Though we might be able to move them around in a way, like if we move this force so that they come on later than this force, then maybe we can get all of this army first and then this army potentially come on second. We'll try that. Shibble says it's completely different from what Ancient Warfare was. You have the ability to control your army during the battle, which even modern armies do not always reach this level. Yeah, this is true. And John says, more space, much larger circle of influence of armors, triple the recruitment cost for units, bigger stacks per armies, some more campaign options for armies, first save, blockade, etc. So many options. Yeah, there's a lot of different things that certainly could be done. For sure. Oof, this is going to be a nasty fight. You have this freaking hill, at least. So that's not too bad. They're on there. Can I move you guys to there? I move you guys. Fuck, what? 5 minutes. Alright, so I'm gonna push them onto there, so that as our units are sort of dying. So these guys should be the last ones to come on the field. These guys should come on right away. So hopefully we get this entire army before this army arrives. And then these guys will be our last. They can push into here, and they'll be our last sort of last hope for winning this fight. Though 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Okay, so we might go. We'll probably get a couple of them anyway because this is not a full stack. Kebab says, can we just admit that Warhammer Total War is not a great game, but a fun game? I've never played a game that has so many it's fun and but moments. I'll have myself. Yeah, it is definitely a fun game, 100%. But it's got a lot of flaws, and I mean, if you really want to nitpick and sort of pick it apart, I know Voland has done a really great job of demonstrating a lot of the major issues with the game in terms of its general mechanics. The Celestial Faithful. Alright.
Wind and fire.
Let's spread you guys out a little bit.
The Celestial Faithful.
And Total War Cat as well, who is a Russian Total War player who's very good at the game, like in terms of like strategy. Like I think
Ready to rule. Master
pretty
of
much
the wind.
only plays Total War Attila.
I command
He plays a bit of Shogun too, but like those games, like pretty much only plays them with This Is Total War, because otherwise he just does not find them challenging at all. I don't know if I like the way I've got this.
Never conquer.
Just
Immediately.
back you guys up a little bit.
Peasant spearmen. Binds as one.
My guess is they're gonna wait for their reinforcements, so hopefully
Of course. My
to bring you
chosen
over. Maybe stand in the middle here, I guess. Maybe come over here and see if we can harass them a little bit in the meantime. Bobby says, I've never played a game that has so many... Oh, okay, right. I read that already.
Seeking opportunity. Fire in the blood. On gilded foot.
Master of defense. I heed the call.
A new path. Eight winds to me. I will go. Leading the way. Shogungan sorcerer.
Alright, so this is a little bit scary because they are coming for us. Kebab says, have you ever had Legonama crispy chili and oil stir? Also, what's your take on Chinese food in general? I enjoy Chinese food. God damn. Yeah, I'm a fan, though I don't know how authentic our versions of Chinese food here are in Toronto. Let's just back up a little bit and just to give our reinforcements a little bit more time to get on the field and see if we can pull old Lokir over here. What does this do? I just wonder if there's anything we can use to keep him into place. But let's just get these guys up here. But yeah, I mean the enemies do have see the banners. And just come around this way. Let's Get you up here. Come to this side. Okay, that's okay. And just everybody start making your way over here as quickly as possible. Actually come around this way so that he stays out front there. Oof, these Medusas are not going to be fun to deal with. But boys, let's get in behind here. Bob says it's the equivalent of an inefficient government department just throwing more money at the problem. Yeah. These artillery pieces, I don't know that we're gonna get them into position. Looks like we, okay, I was gonna say looks like we've got Locaire down, but no, we do not. These guys are still a ways away. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get into position in time. Fuck, man, just fucking kill them already. Shit. A lot of effing Medusas. I almost feel like we should sacrifice this initial army and set up these guys. I'm gonna send you in there. And let's see if we can get. John says, okay, well then kidnap their families. That will motivate them. I don't see the problem. It's 2024. Everything goes now. Yeah, the way everything goes nowadays. True. God damn, this frickin' Locaire is really taking a lot of you guys need to get to the front line. Let's get into position there. Alright, we got him. Finally. Alright, you go chase her down. And maybe drop a heal. Oh, actually, I meant to hit this guy for the heal, but anyway. Alright, so we got a couple more guys coming up this way. Get to right, I mean the first army and not super important that they survive. But let's see if we can clean this up a little bit. Guys in there. You guys over there. John says a kitty goes for about 8 to 9k on the black market, I think. So 600 points. Let's add another 200 from second to be sure. That's wow, that's 16 million. Not enough. We'd have to harvest their entire bars to even get close. Bob says I feel like every time Shibble and me are in the chat, we end up on somebody who watch list. And John says the logistics involved would be too much. Alright, shoot them. I guess I should be trying to focus here on what we're doing. I'm gonna shoot them. The Medusas seem to like just like get stuck in. Just seem to stop for a little while and do absolutely nothing. Let's drop down there. There. Fuck yeah, I don't know. This battle is a long ways from being won as well. Give yourself a heal. Can you guys target that thing?
Archers! Repositioning! Marching as one! Soldier and leader! Thoughts in harmony!
Anything for Cathay!
Spears!
Alright, some more spears on the field.
Peasant spearmen!
Naturally!
Come on, take it down.
Defend the round! Store and
Get in
steel!
there. Back.
Repositioning!
At once!
You guys might as well get off the field. We can get fresh troops.
I shape the winds!
Zhang faithful!
Attack in unison! Guided by ancestors!
I can get over there, turn around.
Harmony! Retreat!
Let's push up.
Crossbowmen! Attack in unison!
A new path!
Alright, I think the worst is almost over. The initial army bore the brunt.
Crossbows!
Second army is taking a little bit of damage, but I feel like they're still in pretty good shape.
Shenyang sends us! Harmonious wrath!
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could increase the size of the banners here for the AI as well. We could do that. Like I said, I don't know how I
Retreat!
enjoy it. Oh, baby, there is the army losses. We do need to try and kill some of them, though.
Shenyang sends us!
Move as wind!
Nah, good enough. Close victory. Slightly better than the auto resolve. That was a bit of a mess, but yeah, I mean most of the damage on these guys. Oh no. He definitely looks dead. Kind of lost track of him there. That's okay. He was brand new anyway. We just get another one. And I don't think we lose his equipment. I think it just goes back into the inventory. Like if we lost the battle, we could probably lose his equipment, but or do we? Do you lose the equipment if a guy dies? Jibble says they can follow what I am as much as they want. Let them enjoy themselves. Rag is the main culprit. It provides us the platform to make us all talk about sensitive issues. Yeah, our Gate Master died. I think that was Ragnar. Let's take the army replenishment on this one.
They will earn the night.
Yeah, I probably should be a little bit more careful about what topics we bring up, but I don't know. I'm not too worried about that stuff. Alright, you know what? Go defensive alliance, I guess, with Gelt. Why not? Caravan encounter. While resting at an inn, the caravan master is approached by a stranger claiming to be a famed adventurer who wishes to join the caravan's retinue. He will protect and fight, but his services come at a price. Dum, dum, dum. Empire captain. Alright. Let's see what you can do, cowboy. Killed in battle. Ragnar, you useless turd. Fuck. We gave him good equipment too. Did we lose the equipment? Guess we do. I don't know. Let me just click on somebody here and find out.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga. Wind shaker.
Yeah. Fuck. We had there was a special item that we gave him as well. An enchanted item. Well, sugar. Guess I should have been a little bit more careful there with him. Oh well. Win some, you lose some. Constellation of the Dragon. That sounds interesting.
It is
Like
mine by blood.
Do like the explosion spells.
You waste my time.
Yeah, these blood rack Medusas
For the dragons,
are pretty nasty.
you must die.
Shit, one of the Jade, it looks like one of the Jade warriors got wiped out.
Death is your only destiny.
Celestial General.
Oh, that's my prison.
Such treasures, spoils of war.
Grab these guys.
It is not my place to question the worth of battle. Only to
Just
ensure
to
your
fill out the
defeat.
roster, I guess.
Celestial General. Few would turn down such weaponry. Your death will inspire my troops imminently.
So be it.
I don't know if she can back away from us or not.
Battle is nigh. For honor, not fame.
Jibbo says, yes, it's sad that today there are places where you can't talk about certain topics and you have to be careful what you say. But one of those reasons I like your channel is because you don't have too much of a problem with the topic of conversation as long as it's done in a respectful manner. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, it's, I don't know, and I mean, I think it's important to talk about these things, even though this isn't necessarily like
Spread word. Cathay's presence.
the public square per se, but you know, we're living a very
Instrument
sort of
the
turbulent time in
divine. Leader of
in
men.
history right now, you know, in my opinion, and a lot of very
The battle is won.
important things that
and
should be
so shall the
discussed
war.
on some level. I guess, yeah, it doesn't look like we've got enough movement to make it to Zizu.
This victory is not mine,
But yeah, I know, like, sort of rubs people the wrong way a little bit sometimes, I guess. Some people are a little bit
General.
squeamish about certain topics. Just fair enough.
With that, I would lead more effectively.
But I mean, like, the thing is, like, there's so much nefariousness in the world right now that if we don't start talking about these things, at the very least, like, it's nothing is going to change. And you know, the first step to any sort of meaningful change has to come with, you know, open exchanges of ideas, and you know, we're gonna have to confront some of these difficult topics at some point. But don't know, what the hell do I know?
Disharmony threatens our order.
Just a schmuck playing video games on YouTube. How? Okay. Alright. 3 more turns. Alright. Yeah, I think we wait to use that for... we'll wait for it to declare one of our provinces a fortress. Target settlement is declared a fortress city, gaining improved effects from military and defense building. I know that we declared a city a commercial district, but I'm trying to figure out which city we did that in. And what the effect is. I don't know where we tell that. I swear it's one of the cities over here. Harmony. I don't think it would have been that city. It might have been this city. Ah, there it is. There it is. Been declared a commercial district. The capital building and all infrastructure and resource buildings have improved effects. Here you go. We'll save. Save to try and get these settlements up to level 4.
Celestial General.
-2.
Shogungan
We
Lord.
might as well let the rebellion happen.
Child of the Nine. Yin in balance.
Even though we're full, but alright, let's get after the lizards. Do have enough movement to get there.
Celestial General.
Fuck, even under force march. Why does Yuan Bo have so much more movement? I guess,
Servant of the
actually, I'm not
Dragon.
sure. Well, we should probably launch this attack because we don't want them recruiting more troops, even though we're not in great shape. And I do want to get
Enforce the
these
dragon.
units into Yuan Bo's army,
The dragon stands with you.
but even without the reinforcements, we're still
Instrument of the
good.
divine.
Are these guys gonna make it? Are they gonna back them up?
And execution.
Oh, they're just out of range. You gotta be shitting me.
Royal execution.
Just out of range. That's ridiculous.
This paltry threat.
Fuck. Well, one thing we can do is, where
This
can we
strains my patience.
take this guy out?
Gate Master.
Worn out here, and just bob him back on his mount, and then that way that just gets him back to
Ready to defend.
full strength.
Shall be no easy.
And that actually brought us up to a close victory. I'm perfectly okay with that. Jibble says, yes, it's not really the public swear, and the chat cannot represent the people in the outside world. But hey, apart from international forums, where you can possibly find a situation where you have a Canadian, a European, a person from the Middle East, we can talk together about almost any subject relatively free. Yeah, you know, which is, yeah, something that I really have a lot of They're lizards. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, treasury. Yeah, something that I have a lot of I guess pride in for the channel, that that it is possible to have people that we have had, you know, some really interesting conversations over the past with a lot of people from varying backgrounds, and in a respectful way. So there's not a lot of times things places where people come together to talk, things go sideways pretty quick. So I mean, yeah, I have some. I'll get rid of that.
The Jade Dragon.
Celestial General.
Upgraded.
Natural authority.
Alright, things are looking good. Yeah. 2 turns. Yeah, it'll be a little while before we can name a military district, but we're getting there. Ah, this is where we're getting the artillery from. Got you. Got you, got you, got you. You know, we could... I guess it's too late now. We already started these, but we could just scoop a general here. Probably be cheaper to scoop a general here and just march up here with the artillery pieces. That one. Oh, a bureaucrat is kind of nice. Oh, what the?
Born to rule.
Oh. Wait, what? Oh. Fuck. Where is the... Oh, the artillery's down here. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
Celestial ancestors.
Never mind. Alright, that was a waste. Waste of money, but anyway, at least it wasn't terribly expensive.
General.
Alright, cool, yeah. We'll just get rid of... We'll take Skeggy and Port Reaver. I guess we'll take Skeggy first, and then we'll come back to Port Reaver, and then we'll get rid of these blokes.
The dragon blooded.
Just gonna save...
Yes.
Backland.
Come
You guys
then.
want to trade? Alright,
Only
take some trade.
Sigmar's god Ulrich can judge it worthy or no. As you say, sir.
Kislev's chosen.
And probably better get trade with. Does it tell us? Okay, wait. 203, 210, 292. I feel like Coron's probably got a better chance of survival, so go with the trade agreement with Coron. As each trade agreement you have decreases the chance for more trade agreements.
Lord of all, fear not. You stand with the boyar of Kislev.
You paid it
Amethyst God.
for the mortuary.
Who calls? Greetings from...
Yes.
Each
All right.
Good defensive alliance with these guys, but I don't see really any advantage to any of that at the moment. These guys want peace, but no thank you. But, oh my goodness. Whew. Alright, caravan encounter. A gift from Ind. A caravan draped in the trappings of Ind travels this road. It slows to a stop as your own approaches. Growls come from the guards, whose faces remain hidden by voluminous silk scarves. Their gloved hands hover over large scimitars resting on their hips. One infers that the caravan master should approach. He does so cautiously and sees a large cage hidden behind vine curtains. Caravan master returns, his eyes gleaming, for he has seen what lies in the cage. Yet he won't say what, only that Ind is known as the land of 1,000 gods for a reason. We are blessed, he stammers. Blessed are the riches. Sale value of cargo 100% maximum caravan value. So we get one plus 1,000 cargo, which is pretty freaking crazy. But we could get a celestial dragon guard. Jinho against enables frostbite attacks from all units in the army. Let's take the additional unit. I think that puts him to a full stack. This should be a relatively formidable caravan, so it should be able to get our stuff delivered safely. Right of Yang. I'll keep mine 10% for Yang units. I like it. I like it. Alright, what's next? Income from sacking settlements. I think let's go with this. Additional armor for these guys, and then maybe defensive formations.
Welcome additions.
Lord Magistrate reporting.
Yeah, not a bad looking caravan.
Dehydration is a tactical disadvantage.
Definitely not invulnerable, but they should be able to hold their own against most targets. Of state structure operation levy the province. Target army completes one turn of ongoing recruitment. Boon. Isn't there something for rush construction? There it is there. Target settlement completes ongoing construction. Was there something for I thought there was something also for increasing the growth, like completing a population surplus, but I guess I'm confusing that with the new Empire Empire traits with Franzi.
This harmony threatens our order.
But yeah, Shibble, going back to, you know, what you were saying earlier, it's one of the really cool things about doing the channel too is meeting you guys, meeting you and Kababia and you know, everyone else from all sorts of different parts of the world, man. Like it's pretty freaking cool. Like and to be able to get those different perspectives from people from, you know, coming from different parts of the world is one of the really interesting things about doing the channel. It's one of the things that, you know, like in terms of like the channel, like my sort of what my initial goals for it and everything, and the channel not necessarily achieving the growth that I would have liked to have seen. Ah, you gotta be shitting me. One of the things that keeps me going, because you know, there are many times where I could have given up on the channel where it's like, okay, like this is this is not exactly the way I thought it was going to work out. But one of the things that keeps me going, oh, you gotta be shitting me. I freaking you stupid effing game. Oh, we got a new driver available. Anyway, what I'm trying to get at is one of the things that really keeps me going with the channel is the fact that I've, you know, met so many interesting people, and I wanna keep those, continue to nourish those relationships and yeah. In other words, I would miss you guys if I if I stopped doing YouTube. I really enjoy the company, and I really enjoyed getting to know you guys and hearing your various perspectives on life in general, philosophy, and all that good stuff. So yeah, the game does not, like, when the game is loading, when you click on the load screen, it will occasionally cause a crash. I don't know why, but God, I don't know. Maybe the crash was caused because of the driver update notification. Maybe that triggered something. Game didn't like that or something. I don't know. Shibble says, yeah, it's nice that you have a possibility to talk to people from different parts of the world in a respectful way. As you said, it allows us to see different perspectives. Yeah, 100%. 100%. And I don't know. I mean, it's cool to develop these friendships, you know, like playing with Comrade and John and Anisius and Chaka has been so much fun. And then on the other channel, playing some playthroughs with oh man, where did it last save? Playing some co-ops with DM Wyvern and Flip Fireforge and Gone Soulfire and those guys has been a ton of fun as well. Like it's pretty cool. And yeah, well, I mean, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but eventually I feel like I'm gonna get to meet Morn one day. Probably gonna get to meet DM Wyvern one day. Okay, so this caravan event hasn't happened yet, and I think we're actually
Celestial General.
Dragon-blooded.
yeah. So it didn't save the end turn. Fuck. Stupid effing game. I liked it better before, the way that auto resolved work, like, or sorry, the way that the auto saved worked previously with legendary difficulty. Now, I freaking, I gotta remember to save occasionally. I probably should drop a quick save every time before we do battles. But I turned off, like, they changed it so that you have, like, multiple save files. Like, it saves, like, for each game that you're playing has, like, 5 slots for save files. But I turned that off so that it's just the one slot for save files. We might not have gotten these trade deals. Oh, no, it looks like we've got them. Like everything is good here. Shabal says, why don't you play with a kebab? I'm guessing he'll be happy if you help him play with himself. I would honestly probably enjoy that immensely. Though who knows where the conversation would go. With a kebab, yeah. It would be it would certainly be good times. The thing is, Kebab doesn't have Warhammer 3 yet. He's still on Warhammer 2, and I don't have Warhammer 2 installed at the moment. Though I'm almost half afraid to reinstall Warhammer 2 because I'm half afraid to go back and start playing Warhammer 2 and be like, oh my gosh, I actually like this better than Warhammer 3. I'm a little bit worried for that. But anyway. Walk fails, and we didn't get the caravan event this turn, which kind of sucks, but oh well. What are you gonna do? Shit happens.
Investment in the future.
Wuching Compass. I wonder, Wuching Compass harnesses the winds of magic, bring prosperity to Grand Cathay. Directing the compass fills the perspective energy reserve. The greater the energy reserve, the larger the benefits are. However, the energy reserve in all directions will decay over time. So right now we've got it on the Celestial Leg, control +4, income from buildings +15, Cathay own regions. That's what we've got right now. I'm wondering if, like, if you controlling the Wuching Compass, like if we actually own the location, if it reduces the time it takes, like the cooldown on each of these, because every time we direct this, it takes up a number of turns, and by the time it's done, like what I'm thinking is, I wonder if it's possible to get more of these boosted up, basically, is what I'm sort of trying to get at. Dragon River, what does this do? No, why would, no effect. Oh, okay, there's no effect because, okay. No effects. Energy. So what does it do if we have, tell me what this effing does. Shiba says, do a promotion, give your followers keys to the game. Oh, there we go. We could do that. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. I don't think we need that one. What does this one do? Dragon Emperor's Wrath. Extreme attrition applied to armies beyond the Great Bastion. All locked when energy reserve is full. That's interesting. Let's go with this for now, and then when we're moving north to fight those armies, maybe that one might be not a bad idea. Next, let's just go with cash.
Eye of the Emperor. A change from my scrolls. Governor and executioner.
All right.
Cathayans to war. Building harmony. Loyal executioner. Eager for battle.
Heed my hexes.
Serve
Oh.
from the front.
Did, oh, it looks like Mother Ostankia came down here and, yeah, attacked these guys. They're at war with one another, so we might not even have to clear those guys out. We've got artillery pieces here, but they're not in range to get to where they need to get. Oh, wait. Never mind. Let's put those guys up there. Actually, shit.
Soldiers of the dragon.
Damn it.
March. End.
Alright, that's fine.
Death by my hand. Expanding harmony across the world. For Cathay.
It's kind of tempting to hold on to this because I wouldn't mind getting some of those Jade Lancers. I'm just curious. Is that the only... I guess that's the only cavalry unit. We get the Longma Riders. It's not bad armor, 110 armor. Health, 6,000. 72. Leadership is kind of shite. Leadership's not great on these guys either. Melee attack 36, melee defense 34. 26, 28. Weapon strength 30. Strength 65. Charge bonus 75. Bonus 55. These actually... There's only 24 of them. Actually not half bad.
We are in need.
Alright, Rebellion next turn. She can deal with that, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do with her.
Celestial General.
You might as well continue recruiting these. We'll get 2 more of those, and we'll start recruiting some of those. I feel like 4 in each army. These crane gunners... Kind of interested to see how these guys play. 275 range is pretty ridiculous, and they're also shielded. Ammunition 22. There's only 32 of them. Unit. Chibble says, by the way, I know this isn't much related to the campaign you're playing right now, but God, the freaking... How are you with the greenskins? I really like the greenskins, to be honest. I'm a big fan. Anyway, yeah. After the word but, the freaking heart emoji thing that YouTube added blocks part of the chat for me to see the word there, so I don't know. Yeah. Anyway. Can't quite complete the sentence. But yeah, greenskins, I'm a big fan. We should do a greenskin campaign. I want to do a Lizardman campaign, but we might one of our next multiplayer campaigns we might do a Lizardman theme. So I guess we could do like a greenskin campaign on our own. But yeah, I feel like the greenskins are one of the more underrated factions in the game. So I guess they're a little bit underwhelming in terms of like their late game sort of potential, but in terms of like just like sheer numbers, they have a lot of potential. A lot of potential. Those wogs can be really, really devastating.
The dragon-blooded.
The dragon-blooded.
Celestial General.
Right.
The Emperor wills it.
In there.
To the front line.
Child of the Nine.
For Grand Cathay. Your death.
Yeah, so unfortunately we're gonna fight this battle. Let's hope it doesn't crash this time around. Okay, you know what? There wasn't even a word there, but yeah. So I did get the complete sentence. But yeah, the heart emoji kind of blocks the edge of the whatever the most recent chat is, like the edge of the sentence there. It's really annoying. Shibble says this heart emoji always places itself in the worst possible place, but you read the message correctly. Do you have any tips for the army with them? Maybe we'll do a greenskin campaign. Maybe tomorrow we'll start a greenskin campaign and see if we can sort of figure it out together, because I haven't played them for a while. I think it depends on which greenskin lord you're using, because certain lords have reduced the cost for goblins, and certain lords have like Grimgor, I think, gives bonuses to the orcs themselves. Shibble says, yes, you get double the army. What could be better? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, they're so freaking good. Like, just like sheer numbers. Like I don't know. I mean, typically I usually go with the archers, but I feel like greenskins, what you can do, if like I don't know, not everyone, like some people have a bit of an aversion to doing it, but because the greenskins have the sorry, I'm just trying to get set up here. Because the greenskins have the ability to have the wog, so double the army, what you can do sometimes is you'll end up in a lot of situations where you outnumber the enemy by a lot. So you can potentially use the AI control. You can give AI control to one of your other armies in order to get more numbers on the battlefield at a time. So normally you can only have the two full armies on the field, but if you have 4 armies and then you give AI control to 2 of them, then you can get all of those armies. And the thing is, when you're doing that, what you might want to do is have one army that's just all melee, that's designed specifically to be given AI control, because I find that the AI is really bad, or at least they used to be really bad with the range units. So if you custom tailor one army specifically so that certain situations you give AI control, so what you could do is pair 2 armies, one army predominantly range and then the other army predominantly melee, and then have those 2 armies work together, and then when you call the wog, you potentially give AI control of one of the wogs or whatever as well. Shibble says, remember that I only have Warhammer 2, but usually I go with legendary lords that have magic. Alright, maybe we'll do maybe we'll do a Wazak campaign tomorrow. We'll investigate it a little bit, because I haven't played them for quite a while. I might be a little bit different Warhammer 2 to Warhammer 1. Man, get out of there. Oh, we're gonna lose this unit. Maybe not. But yeah, we can we'll maybe play some greenskins tomorrow, and we'll experiment a little bit. Try and start around the same time. I think this guy might have survived, just barely. Shiva says, yes, as if playing with two armies, and each army is only half the whole army. Yeah, exactly. Ah, fuck, we did lose them. Mother effer. These are a little bit flimsier than I was hoping they would be. Probably partly because they don't have shields. Always Alright, take you guys out of that stance and stand over here.
Celestial General. The Emperor wills it. With that, I would lead more effectively. Such treasures, spoils of war. Loyal novices are better than uncertain
being
veterans.
used at... Oh, I guess I guess we could I feel like these Jade Warriors are better. These guys do have armor piercing. How much armor piercing do they have? Armor piercing is 20. Armor piercing is only 7. The fact that they're shielded though, and they're like 45, what is that, like 30% cheaper? A little bit more than like 33% cheaper, basically. I feel like these guys would probably be better. Bonus versus infantry, or sorry, bonus versus large is nice though, but the fact that they have shields and they're so much cheaper, I mean, stats-wise, they're pretty evenly. The only advantage these guys really have is the armor piercing and bonus versus large. But is that really worth the additional 40 in upkeep? Anyway, I mean, eventually what we want to switch over to is the... Should we get rid of the Longmire Riders? Yeah, we'll get rid of them. Don't really need them. Just grab 2 of those. Just even out the army, and we'll just go with 2 for now.
Serve from the front.
But yeah, I think these guys, the Celestial Dragon Guard, I think I'm gonna really like those because they've got the bonus versus large, they've got the armor piercing, and they've got shields. Very expensive, but a high melee defense as well. Okay leadership, but charge reflection. Yeah, these look like probably have all the makings of what potentially could be one of my favorite infantry units in the game. All right, we are wait a minute.
Attention.
Oh, okay, it's just level 2. Okay, yeah, it's just level 2. Alright, yeah, we'll get rid of that. We'll hold on to this until those 2 units are recruited, just to get back to a full stack. And we will make our way over there.
Leader of men.
You know
Spill
what?
their vile blood.
It's too bad we lost our scout.
Guide us.
Could
Cathay, Master of Feng Shi.
could see if it's safe to move forward, but I kind of want to be in range to attack them
Cathay.
next turn, or at least besiege the settlement,
Stay mobile.
just in order to.
This will
Okay, so
fail.
they do have a small army, but so make sure they don't recruit anymore. I think that's not, or I think that's what's his name's last fortress. We probably won't be able to get this guy over. I mean, maybe on Force March he might be able to make it.
Attention.
It's gonna be tight. But yeah, the war with Lokir actually went super smooth
Leader of men.
for the most part. He didn't when he had the opportunity to hit us, when we were sort of managing the situation with the Skaven. The situation with the Skaven went super smooth as well, mostly because of our allies. What a difference having a lot of allies in the game makes. My goodness. Take a look at kinetic status, yeah. Yeah, so we'll probably push into the wastes here. I'll leave this for now. Though I guess, no. We should come up here because we want to... Okay, raging. Yeah, I'm guessing that there's probably some kind of special building here for the compass that increases the power of the compass somehow.
There is wisdom.
Through me, you have the celestial
But
emperor's
we
favor.
are going to need a federation at some point. Which doesn't look like it's going to be easy. Alright, is there anything that we can or should build here? Yeah, just
Why does the Emperor forsake us?
gonna save up the growth.
Celestial
I'll
General.
get those to level 4.
Shugengan Lord.
Yeah, just stay
reporting.
put where you are.
I must make the Emperor notice me.
I guess we can check the diplomacy.
Wielder.
So,
Yeah, the heck there. I'm not sure if we're gonna end up fighting them or not.
By the cruel seas.
begging for mercy would be
It's mildly tempting, but the only way I would accept that is if I was going to betray them right away. Which is actually something that we can do, because we can... You know, I didn't even consider that, actually. Because we can use his... Yuan Bo has a special ability there with the Matters of State, where we can... Any reliability issues, we can fix them in a single turn, which is pretty cool. But it does require us to use our special resource there. Rebellion at Titans. Peaks and Bernhoff's brigands have been destroyed. That's good. Those savages, skull takers.
The goddess forbids it.
The dragon-blooded. Spill their...
Goodbye, Rebellion. Just take the coin. Sit in there for now. Just to prevent the rebellion, and I suppose it's not a worst thing in the world to have a bit of a garrison over here as well, for the time being, just in case shit goes sideways. But I'm not entirely sure what I want to do in this area, because all of this territory is either red or yellow, or I guess that's orange, or climate suitability, so not entirely sure what we want to do there. If we want to push forward, we'll just with the money building, money, and General. Sail around. Which I think actually is what I'm gonna do, since there's treasure over here, but with this army we will march this way. And maybe just recruit a couple of crap units just to increase the numbers. But yeah, we might as well come over here and scoop up that treasure.
Grant safe passage. Do not rest on the waves.
You know what? I should have. I didn't look at these guys. I didn't realize these guys weren't at full strength. Should have switched over some of these units and taken them. But anyway, it's not a huge deal.
Muster to our strengths.
Just lose out on a little bit of replenishment is all. But yeah, we can smash the lizards next turn. So we're up to 3. Is it 3 stones or 4 stones that we need for... Yeah, it's 4 stones for a fortress city. We are 2 turns. 2 turns or 2 battles.
Attention.
Oh, we could upgrade that. But... I don't know that it's super useful for us to upgrade the outposts, because we want to eventually confederate our Cathayan allies here, so... Alright, yeah, we should be able to reach it.
Building harmony.
It shall be effortless.
Let's do the attack with Hoshi.
What madness is this? Dismantle that. Spill their vile blood.
And then let's just we'll swap armies here.
With me.
That we get the artillery.
What is this?
Involved right away. Let's get Bruce Lee over here.
Proud.
Men with me.
Well, looks like we're fighting this. Do it like that because I think this army is in better shape. And let's attack the corner. Is that a tower? Yeah, that is a tower. Or are there towers here? Maybe we'll... Guys over there. Did I do the right one? Fuck, I don't know which one is which now. Alright, we'll just put them both in the same spot. There's one tower there. Maybe take that out. And then come in through here. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like we can create a breach there. Ah, sugar. I just realized we recruited crossbows that don't have shields.
Thoughts in harmony.
Ready to rule.
Just
Master of the
stay
wind.
together. I think she does have, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, well, worked out anyway.
Order and balance. Dragon, hear my prayer.
Alright, let's just get rid of that tower. Just to be on the safe side, but I don't think it can hurt us where it is anyway. And guys up a little bit. Dark shirt. Tower's done. Alright. I think we'll need... Oh shit.
Celestial fury.
Peasant spearmen.
Alright, you guys can withdraw. Actually, anybody who's
The celestial faithful.
not at full strength,
Long spears.
I'm just gonna withdraw you.
New foes. Celestial general.
Oh, what in the F? Alright, well, apparently that fort wall, even though it says it's got HP, it doesn't look like we can actually damage it. Apparently. We'll just create the breaches there. But in the meantime... Alright, let's put the peasant archers out front. And then we'll bring up the crossbows.
Shogungan sorcerer. Kiss of the spirit dragon. My chosen place.
Archers.
We await the enemy.
Sun Yang's faithful. Fire in the blood.
Alright,
At once.
move on up. Jump in some more. Do like the cannons.
We summon the winds.
Though they're kind of bad for these poor oxen being out front of the cannons. I feel like they could have
Sorcery.
they could have made this so that, or they engineered this so that the
Safeguard us from their
the oxen are sort of like out on the edge so that they're not like in front of the cannon, because like if something goes wrong there, the cannon points down a little bit too far or something, then yeah, too bad for the ox,
With joy.
for the oxen. There, we got a few more lokes coming on the field. Let's come up.
Guided by ancestors.
And some more peasant archers.
Peasant archers. Order and balance. Peasant archers. With infinite pride. Seeking Cathay's foe.
None dare stand in my way.
It's not gonna help you anyway. Alright, just a matter of
Ready to
letting
move.
the archers do their thing.
8 wins to me.
Soldier and leader.
Let's go attack those dark shards.
Maneuvering.
The dragons up.
These cannons, I think, might be able to hit something, but it's going to be kind of tricky because the buildings will F up the line of sight. So we could take out those towers. That's an option as well. Oof.
Horn of dragons.
Let's take out the sorcerers.
Emperor.
Heard her.
Offspring of dragons.
Crossbowmen.
Descendant of dragons.
Warrior crossbows. Understood.
Celestial General.
This guy.
Kill for Cathay.
Over here and help out.
Eradicate them.
Jade crossbows.
Fuck yeah, we're not even gonna be able to. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to shoot that tower. Might not be able to get line of sight on it.
Master of the winds.
Goon
I
squad.
become death. To
Them.
battle. Order and harmony.
See, shattered yet? It's just broken.
Take arms.
Minds as one.
Alright, can you guys.
By celestial decree. Can the elements
You guys
against
hit
us.
that? Yeah, see, they're not gonna be able to get line of sight on it.
Move in formation.
Yeah, the buildings in the settlement definitely make it tough for the siege attackers. I wouldn't mind it so much if, like, everything was subject to being
Blood.
demolished. Like, that would, I think, really really make things a lot more interesting if, like, the entire settlement could be sort of like lit on fire, all the buildings could be damaged. And I mean, you get that to a certain extent with Three Kingdoms Total War. The settlements, like, most of the buildings are all combustible. It's pretty sweet, and the fire will actually spread. Like, if you catch some buildings on fire, the fire will spread to other areas in the settlement, which is pretty cool. Yeah, get rid of this sorcerer. She's causing us all kinds of problems.
Dragons Commander.
Oh, she's gonna go up on the wall.
Celestial General. Martial might.
You guys go deal with her. She's just hiding in the corner there.
I
They're
become
not gonna be able to
death.
shoot her, but anyway. She's doing a lot of damage health-wise, not getting like a ton of kills though, so I guess it's not terrible, but still.
Decisive strategy.
Descendant of dragons!
There
Ready
yet?
to
Come on.
rule! To battle!
A warrior's duty.
We got a lord back there. I was gonna say we should be pretty close to the army losses, but probably. We got some bleak swords as well. Oh my god.
Celestial lights! I shape the winds! Take arms! Fire in the blood! In Shenyang's name!
Oh shit, there's one of those effing Medusas back here too.
Staying low.
Go see if you can handle her.
Ancestors guide by blows.
This is a little bit reckless, but I'm kind of hoping to get like a quick victory here.
Crossbowman.
Bring in the crossbows. Get in here.
Guided by ancestors.
First among many.
Might need a little bit of help.
Born of dragons!
Damn it! I was hoping to trigger the auto resolve, but or not the auto resolve, the army losses.
Master of the winds! It is destined!
Getting
Attack. I
back
strike
up
for
there.
Cathay.
Descendant of dragons!
There. It's running.
Stone and steel.
Those Medusas are a bit of a handful, but yeah, I probably shouldn't have sent these guys in by themselves, but
Full force engagement.
there's a little bit more left in here than I was
Offspring of dragons!
anticipating. Let's just drop that right in there anyway.
Kiss of the spirit dragon!
That was well, I don't know. I don't know how much damage it actually did, but it looked impressive initially. Like it knocked a lot of them back. And just running. Crossbows are making their way in there now. Ooh shit! Get out of there.
Eight winds to me! Leading the way!
Executing orders.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the Celestial Lions. It'll be super useful.
Shogungan sorcerer! They must fall!
Kill for Cathay.
Crossbows might be able to hit her.
Clearing the way. Leading. Soldier and leader.
Yeah, you guys just stand right there. Try and get through this without getting anyone killed.
Bathed in celestial light!
Alright, I was gonna say some of you come around that way, but there's really no point.
Warrior crossbows!
Be in position here.
Cathay's foes!
Eyes overwhelmed.
Reclaim this ground for Shenyang! Eradicate them! I shape the winds!
Martial might. Dragon's commander. tune.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me. I just got a lord killed. Oh my gosh. Right before the battle ends. I'm pretty sure she's immortal. God, that was freaking rough. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, I guess shades she was fighting there. Tell me you were immortal. It's gonna be close. Oh, man. She might have just been like rank 19. To be honest. If that's the case. I don't think she was immortal now that I think about it. Occupy it. Action destroy it. Drake Brand, Rookie, Destroyer, and kill it. Yeah, killed a battle. Wreck. Well, we've got the good thing we've got the backup plan. There we go. Shibble says, I hate it. Sarah loses an important unit right near the end. Let's hope she's immortal. Yeah, exactly. Ah, man. Oh, what do we have here? Astromancer. Yeah, we've got capacity for quite a few of the Astromancers as well. Spell intensity plus 10%. Ambush defense chance plus 10%. That's not bad. It says, I hate it when you lose an important unit right near the end of the battle. Let's hope he's immortal. Yeah. Yeah.
Celestial ancestors. Shaper of the eight winds.
Alright, well, we might as well keep this building. And I will scoop up this wise Astromancer.
Astromancer of the celestial court.
Wind shaper.
Astromancer.
And let's rename him.
The swelter distracts me from study.
Wise ass.
I will move heaven and earth.
Alright, what do we got for stuff here? Harmonic Thunderbolt. Win. Chain Lightning is fun. We'll add him to one of the armies. Would probably even justify getting... Well, I was going to say we could probably disband some of these armies, but I believe we're going to be sending them north in any case. So, bound spell. Let's go Flock of Doom for bound spell. I think I like the Yang sorcerers better than the Yin. I don't know.
Celestial General,
Not sure.
leader of men.
Serve and honor your ancestors. Child of the Nile.
Alright, we'll just see what else pops up for traits. I'm not
Attention.
too crazy about those traits that those guys have.
Must
And
add to our strengths. General.
let's archer there.
I will make a soldier out of every raw recruit.
And let's just pick up some more. Fuck, 371 upkeep is a lot. Like, if it was like a full regiment of them, I'd be like, okay, now we can do something. But like just one of them, it's just like reminds me too much of the damn Eagles, where it's just you can't really do a lot with just one. I mean, it's handy to have them, just for
Descended from celestial glory.
harassing enemy artillery or whatever. But aside from that, I don't know if there's a lot of use you can get out of them.
Our worship goes unheard.
Alright, 6 turns away. Are 1 turn away from that. Thing is, coast is clear over there. Are we? I can't remember if we were actually. Okay, so we're not actually defensive alliance with Wolfheart. We could always turn on Wolfheart. I'm sure we could probably.
But be wary of
I was gonna say. Thought we'd be able to get defensive alliance with him, but apparently not.
Disharmony threatens our order.
Oh, we're still on. Okay.
Celestial General.
Okay. Alright.
Celestial General.
Looking good.
Shogungan Lord reporting.
It's tempting to bump up our research. We could bump up our research fairly, a fair bit. Kind of useful. Yeah, that really sucked losing Hoshi there. Big fan of Hoshi Sato. And the thing is, too, like, I'm pretty sure she was really close to being level 20. One of the drawbacks to playing without the unit cards up.
I can promise little.
But it makes the game, gives the game a little bit more tension as well when you don't know when you're, just adds like another layer of difficulty, which is nice because I feel like the game is just way too easy. Alright, I want to... Chang Wu. Let's declare this a military fortress city. So, target settlement, tier 3 plus provincial gods declare a fortress city, gaining improved effects from military and defense buildings. Every time you declare a new fortress city or commercial district, you gain an additional steel or stone token up to 4. A settlement cannot be both a fortress and a commercial. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so I think you can get a maximum of 8 of these stones. Steel and stone of these tokens, whatever they're... Yeah, tokens is what they are. Action performed. We could actually start recruiting another army here with our upgraded units. Though I'm just wondering if we want to get rid of this and replace it with this building. Though obviously we can't do that just yet. But I mean, it doesn't make sense to have a tier 3 building necessarily in the main build slot. But it would be good to build more of these barracks in order to increase our capacity for these gate masters. Because these guys would be useful, I think. But yeah, these boys can head over this way. I wonder if we can... it doesn't look like it. I was going to say, I wonder if we can sail and land anywhere over here, but it doesn't look like we can... We might be able to make landfall there. But we can cross through... I think we can cross through here, but I think we can... We'll be able to take the turtle gate. I guess we'll start moving towards that.
Stay off the dunes, soldiers. For the Imperial family.
Natural authority.
Um,
Lord of Yin.
I guess for the moment, we'll have... I was going to say we'll put him... Have him scout, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to... Yeah, we'll send him to scout, but yeah, I don't think his movement is going to be much further than the actual army's movement.
Building harmony.
Movement.
The dragon-blooded.
I'm wondering if we should actually send an army. I will just leave it for now. Keep these guys all together for the moment. Send them into the wastes. And then what we can do in the meantime is we can maybe start building a new army to come over here. So I think we'll recruit the new army here. And we might as well go bureaucrats, fervent questioner, bit of foot, lightened. These are the better traits. Though this is not bad for... But yeah, I'm feeling like Yang is the school of magic that I prefer. So, but fleet of foot is nice. Speed plus 20%. Let's go with yeah, and I'll just call her Hoshi this time.
Child of Renan.
Alright, we'll just start with that.
Tool worthy of a dragon.
And oh wow, look at the recruitment capacity we've got here. Start with those for now. I'm not sure if we're going to use the global here yet or not. So we're trying to get Yuan Bo to a proper stack.
Eye of the Emperor.
Got 3 units. Yep.
The magistrates
We got 6 more units.
but fighting or dying, I inspire my men.
Yeah. A little ways off. Yeah, so we'll continue using the global here for Yuan Bo. really want to try out some of these crane gunners, but I think for now, just go with the crossbows.
Dragon. A dragon stands.
Fuck, we should have fought that. I take the replenishment. I'm a little bit lazy there. But yeah, we do have a fight. Icon of the Spirit Dragon. Oh, nice. Another one of those. Oop. Have to get rid of them.
The celestial command. Celestial General.
Shit, you know what? Can you deal with this on your own? Oh, yes. Oh, you know what must have happened is the this army must have come over here and sacked that. It must be what happened.
An executioner.
Not a big fan of Crown of Command. Ooh, Serpent Fang. Let's give that to Yuan Bo. And give you this bad boy. I like that a lot. Alright, cool. Armor, Dragon Helm. Surely we've got better armor than that. Let's fuse some of these junkier weapons here. Right. Armor. Alright, we'll just leave your armor as is. And pump it up.
Keeper of whooshing.
Okay, so Serpent Fang enables poison attacks and armor piercing damage. Cool. Scroll of Blast, arcane item. Surely we've got better arcane item than that. Nothing too crazy though. Maw Shard. Spell Mastery plus 60%. Let's get that. Backup plan. And Chung Li. Chung Li doesn't need that, so we'll switch that. Alright, cool.
For a prince. Sorcery. Through me.
And I'll finish off on yielding.
I am too.
Alright, let's come over here and get rid of them since they're in Force March.
We need wealth more than work.
Alright, cool. Action destroyed. Ooh, look at that. Regiment of Renown locked. The Green Guardian. Terracotta Sentinel. Cool.
I must hurry.
Alright, well, let's start making our way
Sprinting towards
up here, where we can collect these units, I guess.
Eye of the Emperor.
We'll go reassuring presence. I wouldn't mind getting quartermaster and all of these are good. We're not going to be able to get all of them. Quartermaster minus 9%. It's not huge, but 9% plus 6%. That's 15%. We like to save coin. Lightning strike would be useful, but I feel like I don't know, the way that the Cathay is kind of playing, the way that they kind of feel, it feels like lightning strike might not necessarily be something that you need, because it seems like what's worked for us through this campaign is just massive numbers, just having really large armies, and now that we're adding a little bit of quality along with the quantity, it should work wonders for us. All right, let's upgrade you. 10 turns. Yikes. Yeah, I'll just have Chong-Li sit here. Let's get in the public order. Her army is costing us how much? 2,500. Yeah. Yeah, we're saving the growth here.
We are in need.
Saving the growth down here as well. Repair those. For some control.
General of the Celestial
And
Host.
might as well keep recruiting some more crap. So yeah, now the question is like where to go, what to do, because we've established ourselves here in the central area. Do we come to Uthwan and battle the elves? Do we go south and battle, I guess it looks like the dark elves down here? Do we use the sea lane and travel over to Cathay and join our armies up? I don't know. A lot of different options. But I mean, it's been for the most part, a silky smooth campaign. Nice experience.
Burning wind is relentless.
Ready for duty, Kevin. He is back, and he's technically our scout. Just gonna drop a save here, just in case we didn't. All right, perfect. All right, well, I think I'm gonna call it here for the day. I've got work in a little while. I wanna get a little bit of do my daily exercise routine before I head into work, and yeah, just spend the rest of the day in paradise. So I really love my job. No, I guess I don't know. Shouldn't complain. There's definitely worse jobs out there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering if we should come back to this. Like, the thing is, like, we're gonna do greenskins tomorrow, regardless. But I might come back to this campaign on occasion because I'd like to see some of the later game stuff for Cathay, and we're just kind of approaching the mid game. We're, yeah, I would say in the heart of the mid game right now, and just things are going nice and smooth. Income's not crazy, but we've got a little bit of a surplus going. We've established solid allies, and it's just a matter of like, where do we want to go next? What do we want to do next? Who do we want to attack? So over here, everything has been pacified. We've defeated Marathi, we've defeated Mazdamundi, and now we have plenty of option as to what we want to do. So, and we're getting Yuan Bo's stack just about ready. So he'll be able to get a little bit more work done with this sort of stack.
My siblings have armies.
Yeah, and the final couple of his archers in there. So nothing too crazy, but
Instrument of the divine.
yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Shibble says just elf everywhere. Might be better to go attack the dark elves, more armor penetrating but less range. This is true. Yeah, the high elves, I always like high elves and wood elves. The dark elves to some extent as well, but the high elves and the wood elves are two of my least favorite factions to go up against, just because the range is pretty nasty. But Shibble, you have yourself a good day. Thanks for hanging out with me for so long. Kababia, I don't know if you fell asleep, if you took off. Thanks for dropping by. John, thanks for dropping into the chat as well. Anisius, good to see you as well. And just wondering if I'm missing anybody, but yeah. Guys, have a great day. We'll be back with some more content later in the week. Hopefully tomorrow we'll do some greenskins and do some experimenting, see what works. Early game for those boys. Have a good one. Ragnarok signing out.